Everyone. No, I haven't made a video in a while. I've been working on other sites, mainly drawing sites. Up here on YouTube, a lot of people have been asking me to draw and do more for drawing channels, so I've been doing that. But it got me thinking. I did this on the site before, and I had some pretty positive feedback, and a lot of people are always asking about faces and how I come up with faces, and do I have patterns or whatever. No, I don't have patterns, but what I can do, I don't really work from patterns, but I have a lot of carving pictures from over the years. So what I'm going to do is show you some of my best carvings that I enjoyed doing and some of the faces that I put on things and I'll show you how to draw them. We'll make a drawing and maybe you can do the same thing. You could at least have reference of that photo, or you could make your own pattern yourself off of the drawing if you know how to draw it. So we're going to practice drawing some faces for a bunch of videos and put them on the site, and then we'll get back to carving. Spring's coming and we'll start making more stuff. So for this video, we're going to do a big giant face. This is off of one of my favorite carvings I've done over the years. It's called the Redneck Santa. And it's a big Santa face, and I put it on giant rolling pins, or any rolling pin, but I usually put them on rolling pins. So what I'm going to do is show you how to carve him, okay? Or how to draw him, anyway, not carve him. So here we go. Get a piece of paper and a pencil. And what we're going to do is come up to the paper here. We're going to draw a line just like that. Okay, we're going to come over here about here, and we're going to draw another line. Now if you can make your own pattern, it'll be easier for you to get it in your head what you want to carve. About right here at this mark, I'm going to come down, come over and up. I'm going to come over here on this side, about here, I'm going to come down and up. Now we're going to give him a pupil about here. We'll give him a pupil about here. Okay. Come down to about here. Now this right here is really going to be part of his nose right here. We're going to make a hook. And make a nose just like that. And that's going to be his nose. Alright, now that right there is where we're going to put our mustache from. Alright, from here to about here. That's where we're going to come down, go up, okay, and come across. Just so you get the idea of the dimensions. Alright, and that's going to be his mustache. Now right in here is going to be a cheek. Okay, and that's going to come straight up to about here. Then we're going to draw a line right there. Okay, come over, draw a line down, come over, draw another line down. Now that's going to be the edge of the rolling pin there. Alright, this attaches, this is the top. From this line right here down to here, right next to it about here is the outside of the rolling pin, because this face covers the whole rolling pin. Okay, so what we're going to do is draw our rolling pin in here. Okay, at least the side of it. Same thing on this side. So this Santa, it's going to be a Santa. It's pretty much covering that rolling pin. I know it's kind of swerved in here a little bit, it's coming down, but think of him as 3D, the top's facing out at you. So right here is really the side of his face, right? And you can go right off to the edge of the rolling pin. This right here is going to be hair. Over here, I like to leave a little bit of the face and then make hair here too. Right? But this whole part down here, this is all hair. Okay, this is going to be hair. We take it down the rolling pin as far as you want. It's a personal preference, but this would be hair. Okay. The difference between this Santa and everything else that we do as far as a face goes is above his hair here, we're going to add a hat. We're going to do a line. Okay. Right across like that. And then of course this is going to be his hair. Okay, this is all hair. This is a rough drawing, but again, we're going to carve it. You just need an idea where to cut with your V-tool. Maybe we'll carve him this summer. And usually you would paint up in here. We would paint this part up here red, right? And then there's another line right here that you would make white. Right, so this is white, this is red. This is the top of the rolling pin. I'll show you the picture when we're done. We're going to give him some eyebrows, or wrinkles I mean, in his forehead, and big bushy eyebrows. Like that. Again, his mustache, you can make, just drawing basic lines to give you an easy pattern. Right. This is all hair. The only difference between this Santa and you're carving a regular wood spirit, you usually put a lip hair. On this guy we're going to do a smile, right? And that's what makes him the Redneck Santa. He's just got a big goofy smile with space teeth. Draw a line like that. And then we're going to add some teeth. Come up to his mustache. Draw a tooth there. Tooth there. One there. Okay, just making lines like that. Same with this here. We're going to come over. Tooth. You can blacken a side in here. Give him another tooth up to there. Alright, now underneath here, this right here, very small. There's a little bit of shadow under those teeth. We undercut them to get the effect we're looking for. Right when we carve it. And that's the Redneck Santa. Now he doesn't look like much on paper, but it gives you at least a basic idea. And at the end of the video, now that you have a pattern for this, again, this is a rolling pin, alright? Even if I made this bigger, alright, the rolling pin would be, you know, you would have his thing up here. Of course, I'm off the paper there. But down at the bottom, it would have his rolling pin there, right? And that's the Redneck Santa. It depends on how you paint him that really makes the difference, okay? So there's your first pattern, and it's the Redneck Santa. And at the end of this video, what I'll do is we'll give him a couple of crow's feet, you know, any detail lines. What I'll do is I'll post the actual picture of the carving itself, and now you have a little pattern that you can go on if you want to carve this guy, and I'll show you what it looks like once you carve it and paint it again at the end of this video. We're going to do a couple of videos on how to draw a quick pattern and then show you the pictures of what they look like after they're carved. Okay? So I'm going to cut this out. Thank you for watching. Come back, make sure you subscribe if it's your first time watching this channel, and I will show the picture at the end of this video. So I will see you next time. Expect a lot of drawing videos. They're easy for me to do right now until carving kicks up in the spring. So I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye guys.